Well, protesters are voicing their frustration with investigators into the disappearance of Sebastian Rogers. Today marked the 2-year anniversary of the vanishing of the Sumner County teenager.
Jordan James was there as those protesters gathered outside the sheriff's department.
With Sebastian Rogers being missing for 2 years, supporters are demanding action, prompting them to bring their message directly to law enforcement.
Bring in the FBI!
Chants filled the air.
Where is Sebastian Rogers? 2 years is too long.
As passion pours out,
we need to do something.
Bring a handful of people together.
I'm here to support Sebastian Rogers.
Marking 2 years since the teen with autism was last seen.
This child deserves to be found. No child should be ever forgotten, and this child needs to be found.
In the days that followed his disappearance, multiple law enforcement agencies conducted searches to no avail, leading supporters to call for federal authorities to take over this investigation.
They need to be out here looking and searching every place. There's no reason for them to say that they just need one clue. A kid needs justice. He needs to be brought home to his dad.
Sebastian, life matters!
Sumner County Sheriff tells WSMV4 the case remains active and encourages people to remain vigilant. Words that have fallen flat for some 2 years later.
It's frustrating that not enough's being done. They're not saying his name.
Reporting in Sumner County, Jordan James, WSMV4.